Oh, we had a lot of damage. The water brought in all the trees and gravel and caved the walls into the barn and filled the barn up with mud and everything. First we had to get the barn all cleaned out and get all the equipment changed over because it got ruined from the flood, and fix the walls back up. Then we got started on the fields, getting the fields cleaned up.
I want to recognize Larry and Kim. We're at their destroyed farm, but I can tell you they're going to rebuild, and they have their whole family here standing by them, working nonstop since the devastation. And I just want to thank you for being the salt of the earth and being such wonderful New Yorkers and great Americans. And we know that hopefully with the help and the support of this community, and for all of our governor and our secretary and our congressional delegation, we've been touring the disaster sites over the last few days, and I can tell you the most inspiring part of the last few days is it's neighbor helping neighbor, it's family helping family, and the outreach and generosity of everyday people is incredible. And I just want to thank you for that.
I'm just wondering how we're ever going to survive from this, though. It's the way it was and everything. But we got a lot of help from people helping out, and the governor did what he said he was going to do, and had programs and things for us to help getting money to get things cleaned up.
We have a lot of work to do. This is truly a disaster in a way we haven't seen it in some areas of the state. It's been historic. But to see New Yorkers coming out, the way we've been watching New Yorkers come out, and neighbors helping neighbors, and people selflessly here on this farm, people have just come back, friends, to help people in need. It really warms your heart and warms your spirit and makes you feel good to be a New Yorker. Because yes, times are tough, but we're tough too. And we've dealt with tough times before, and the way we do it is we come together, shoulder to shoulder, and we work together, and that's exactly what we're doing here.
And since then, we've kind of put back a little bit of the road and cleaned up a little bit. The back pasture is in back there. The dry cows are back, and they're just doing the hayfield in the back of the pole barn and the corn. As you can see, it needed a lot of water, but it'll be all right, I guess. It'll be okay.
DEC's got the rules about how you can do things and everything. But all this was totally gone. It's all filled in after the flood last year. This is the banks they put back when they were in the creek last fall. You can see right where the camera's facing now, there's hardly any bank there, and that's where the water's when it gets high, it's going to go through there and come right into the barn again.
Everything was just so up in the air. We just did not know what we wanted to do. And right now we're waiting for word on them coming to fix the creek. They were very, very good. FEMA has been very, very good to us, and FEMA's last year under the direction of the Army Corps of Engineers actually fixed the creek, but it isn't the way that it should be. So we're waiting for them to fix it up a little bit more. You know, some days you're thinking, why am I here? You know, do I buy another dining room table? Is it gonna come again? You know, and it took me almost a year to get a car. All right, we're getting there. You know, we'll get there. We definitely will get there. A little bit scared. I'm still a little bit scared. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I really am a little bit apprehensive, not scared. I'm just apprehensive because I just really didn't want to go through it all over again. But there's a lot of celebrations that are going on, and I just don't feel like celebrating it. Maybe I can acknowledge it, you know, that it happened, but I just can't celebrate at this particular point in time. But that's the way that I feel.